Can you explain where you are in your recovery physically and mentally, and how you will handle the rigors of this demanding job?
I would say that the stroke has made me much stronger as a senator. When you conquer something as difficult as a stroke, you get in there and you're going to fight to make sure you deliver for the people of Illinois.
Congresswoman Duckworth, is the senator's health a legitimate issue in this race?
No, I think the senator is perfectly capable of doing his job.
I would say that we both agree on one key point, that we both think the next senator for Illinois should use a wheelchair.
Congresswoman, go ahead.
Thank you. Am I back at 90 seconds then?
Go ahead. Yes,
Okay,
yes ma'am.
Great. Thank you. Just checking. Well, look, I think the senator is perfectly capable of doing his job. The concern I have is he's not doing his job. The fact of the matter is he touts his leadership on Merrick Garland and the Supreme Court nomination, but he met with Merrick Garland in March. He said he called on his colleagues to hold a hearing, but nothing has happened. It's October. I also wonder about a senator who calls the president the drug dealer in chief, or back in 2007 said that one of the best things that we can do to combat illegal immigration from Mexico is to send contraceptives free to Mexico. These are not solutions that help. I'm sorry, do I get my time now?
Sorry, when you're lying, you don't get any time.
Congress.
Given that, what would you say to voters who may be concerned about your past statements or misstatements about your record?
Ernie, I would say that my past misstatements on my record have been small and selfish, and I only hurt myself. I didn't hurt veterans like my opponent, who hurt many veterans who died waiting in line when her cronies were manipulating the waiting list, as we heard about, in return for bribes at the Anna facility.
We can't do it on our own, and I want to be in the Senate. You know, my family has served this nation in uniform going back to the Revolution. I'm a daughter of the American Revolution. I've bled for this nation. But I still want to be there in the Senate when the drums of war sound, because people are quick to sound the drums of war, and I want to be there to say, this is what it costs, this is what you're asking us to do, and if that's the case, I'll go. Families like mine are the ones that bleed first. But let's make sure the American people understand what we are engaging in, and let's hold our allies accountable, because we can't do it all.
Senator Kirk, 30 seconds to rebut.
I had forgotten that your parents came all the way from Thailand to serve George Washington.
Move on to the next question. This is Bernie Schoenburg. Now your chance. We'll start with Congresswoman Duckworth first to respond.
And you're welcome to take some time if you want to respond to that, too.
Sure. There's been members of my family serving in uniform. On my father's side, going back to the Revolution, I belong to the William J. Penny chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution right here. And if you go to Mount Vernon, Illinois, you'll see a statue of me put up by the Daughters of the American Revolution next to one of our great patriots, Molly Pitcher, one of the first women to pick up her husband's and then take her husband's position during the Revolution. I'm proud of both my father's side and my mother, who's an immigrant. She became an American citizen in her 50s, and I'm just as proud of that.